doing some work as we talk for now. Mustafa, my friend, how are you? Dove Fishman will be up tomorrow at 5:25. Just for you, my friend. Special invitation through Mustafa. I haven't pinpointed a time yet. Karen Palmer said yes, but we haven't pinpointed a time. Which brings me to a few more announcements that I'll get to just a bit. Just a bit. I'm setting up tomorrow morning's live stream as we speak. Hey, Ellie. And I'm also making a short from Julia Day. Julia Day was a guest maybe a month ago. She's a great teacher of Course in Miracles. She's a profound healer. I loved my talk with her. I love my talk with everyone so far. Speaking of which, we had a great time with Sniper. Hey, Kundalini King. Kundalini King. Did you mention Anthony Peak yesterday? So I'm doing some work as we chat. Hey, Michael. Michael says, hey there, Yogi. Sorry I haven't been in. Missing in action. I was out of town for a bit. That's okay. Hey, what's up? What's up? Did I miss Lady Sky? Hey, Adam.
We just thought we'd drop in. Where's the icebox? Where's the punch? Ooh, out to lunch. Anyway, I'm not going to be here long, man. I just dropped by to say much love, everybody. And yeah, I guess that's it.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Adam.
And a stupid quote from the B-52. Who's to blame when things go out of hand?
I blame the B-52s.
Weird, like fucking seed of hate. I used to go to B-52's concerts. One in Nashville, man. They had those kids fighting so much with their ideas that a structural engineer was there and told them, you need to calm down. Thank God it didn't get out of hand.
Right.
What?
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah. I mean, oh man. I mean, if you want to experience the B-52s, you got to do it dancing. I'll say that. And Grateful Dead too.
Grateful Dead for sure, 100%.
Hey, who are those weird dudes? You got your spinners at a Dead concert, right?
Right.
Well, who sits down?
I don't know if I recall too many people sitting down at Dead shows. There was a few.
Guy back there mixing stuff on an electronic device.
Right. True.
Anyway.
Well, Adam, thanks for coming up. Hey, Tiger King.
Hey, Tiger King. I'd love to chat, man, but I got a jet.
All right, we'll see you. I'll see you later.
Peace out.
Yep, guys. Our friend Adam, surprise appearance. Everyone's saying hi. Lady Sky, nice to see you. So, Kundalini King. Anthony Peak said he'd come up as a guest on the channel. We don't have a set date, but he did say he would come up. He did ask instead of the 1 o'clock time if we can make it 12 o'clock time, and I'm like, heck yeah, Anthony Peak. I would do a special time just for him. But you are the reason, because you mentioned him, Kundalini King. You are the reason that I reached out. Ellie, how are you? Lady Sky, how are you? And Michael, how was your visit out of town? 37 days until Valentine's Day. Get your shopping done. Kundalini Cat says, if anyone wonders why I'm here, it's the Grace. Why you're here in this live stream? Because of the Grace? I haven't been endorsed by the Grace, have I? Hey, Full of Love, what an awesome name. Thank you for being here. Hey, Weezart. Kundalini King says, no way. Congratulations. That's awesome. Hey, Kundalini King, here's something to consider. Never doubt the positivity of your influence. You've been such a great supporter, a friend. I don't want to say supporter. You've been a support, and you've been a friend, and I appreciate you. So when you mentioned Anthony Peak, I thought, you know what? Let's see what I can do. I don't know if Squirrel Sniper is here yet, but Martin Ball is going to come up on the 28th, 5:25. I've been talking about Martin Ball for a while. Martin Ball was kind enough to reach out to me on my birthday a couple times to wish me happy birthday. If you guys know anything about plant medicine and awakening, KK, are you familiar with Martin Ball? So, awakening, exploring consciousness through plant medicine. I don't know how I'm going to do the live stream yet. Can I get Harrison Ford on? Sure. I'm still waiting to hear back, Tiger King, about the guest for you. And I don't know. He's an important guest. That's all I can say. He's an important guest. Mustafa says, Eric, I'm looking forward to come up with you on live stream, but tomorrow after Dove, because I'm not comfortable right now. I'm at my office and I'm working right now. That's fine, Mustafa. Long John. Hey, Long John. Long John, how you been? Dance yourself clean. Dead show. Tiger King says, Miss Flipper, can you do fishbowl soon? Hey, anytime Miss Flipper wants to pop in for an impromptu 15-minute fishbowl session, I'm always up for that. Kundalini says, Martin Ball, no, I'm not. Look forward to it. So I might need to set the live stream up adults only. I would have to demonetize it for this conversation in particular. I might do subscribers. Well, I don't want to do subscribers only, but I need to make sure that the right audience is here to talk about plant medicine. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Miss Pippa says next Monday if no one else is scheduled. Nope. I have someone scheduled for 5:25, but Miss Flipper is scheduled for 1. Hey, Anna. Did I see what you were talking about in regards to Miss Good? No, not yet. Mustafa says, see you soon, all guys. Thank you, Mustafa. Anna says, I'm good. Thank you, Tiger King. How are you? What's up, Sniper? So, Sniper, on the 28th, Martin Ball is going to come up. We're going to talk excursions through consciousness with plant medicine and other means as well, because he's not exclusively plant medicine. And as I was telling Kundalini King, Anthony Peak said he would come up. I've also reached out to Daniel Pinchbeck. You guys are familiar with Daniel Pinchbeck? Longin says, so everyone, love you all, and thank you, everyone. Love you too, my friend. Sniper, let's see. I've just posted some research, just a small piece. If enough one, the rest I'll make a video. We'll be there to check it out. You want to drop a link, Sniper? Longin says, I'm the right audience. Yep. I just don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, though. So I don't know how to do it. What's up, runner boy? Big deadlifts, man. Lady Sky says, how's the weather there? For January 8th, the weather is perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. It's sunny, high in the high 40s. Not a cloud in the sky. Hey, Skits. Hey, Cat. Cat, did you hear me mention Martin Ball said he'll come up on the 28th? We've been talking about him for a while. Hey, Dante. Say Yogi. Hey, my friend, how are you? Hey, don't start causing trouble. Don't stir things up when we're having a peaceful chat. Kat says, no, I just got here. He's Martin Ball. He's the one to talk about awakening through the use of plant medicine. So I haven't decided if it's going to be a members only or not yet. Yogi, how do you feel I use kettlebells in one of my lifts? I'm all for you using kettlebells, runner boy. I think kettlebells are a valuable thing. You know, I can't remember his name. Powerlifter. He was a world ranked. Donnie something. Just for the use of kettlebell swings. He was for some reason he couldn't deadlift for a while, and he just did heavy swings, and he managed to get a deadlift PR without deadlifting at his next meet. Hey, Tiger King, I addressed it. So we can drop it, please. Catalina King says psilocybin is used as a level American hasn't seen before. You can now grow mushrooms at home. It's a very simple thing to grow magic mushrooms. We need the education. We do. What we need is therapists who will work and can work with it. We need therapists who are shamans. Cat says so all. Boy said I tried with dumbbells and they threw me right way forward. I had to use it with kettlebells. Yeah, I think kettlebells are better. They set you up nicely for it, and you can replant it. It's hard to replant with dumbbells. I didn't let him, Tiger King. That's why I asked if we can drop it. If you were listening, I addressed it. It says, I think runner boys should use kettles to start off with. Maybe travel ones. Travel kettlebells. Runner boy wants to try and grow mushrooms, but only the ordinary ones. I don't think they're technically plants. They're fungi, right? Is there a difference? It could be wrong. It says, nice Kundalini to indulge soon as it's been a while. Kundalini King says I can work with it at a shamanic level if I'm with a working group of other shamans. Nice. Hey, you're really going to enjoy Martin being up. Hey, Adam. Put away the gun. This party is simple. Agreed. Cat says Tiger King hello. Kundalini King says the question is, do I want to? The answer is no, not currently. I have a lot of work to do. I can understand that. Stepper says, Tiger King, evening. I hope you had a great day. It's been raining here all day. It's beautiful out here today. Wassa says, I'm not a fun enough guy to know the answer to that. You're pretty fun, though. Adam says, you best believe this is real. This thing is real. Anna, you troublemaker. I think you need a pretty warm room, Runner Boy. And I think you need the proper moisture, right? Stepper says, I wonder if Martin has seen the River of Light. Guys, look up Anthony Peak and look up Daniel Pinchbeck. Adam says, I think I addressed it too. Hey, Tiger King, I addressed it. Okay? Don't worry about Sniper. I addressed it. So since it's been addressed, Tiger King, you can just let it go, please. Kundalini King says you can grow peyote at home. Don't worry about Sniper, Tiger King. Sniper says it's in the past. You should know Runner Boy by now. He means no harm, just banter. The mushrooms, they can taste fishy, but I don't think they're good when they're fishy. What's it says I've grown mushrooms before? It's actually not easy. Everything has to be sterilized. I didn't know that. Adam says, I hope you all know I can't see right now. Yeah, you mentioned your eyes were bothering you in a message. Poster says, not fishy, no Runner Boy, more like kimchi. Now, what does kimchi taste like? Adam says, my salad. Skid says, they can taste fishy, but don't think they're good when they're fishy. Yeah, 2026. That's the second quote for the year. Poster says, Runner Boy like sweat socks smell. Weird quote from Avatar. They're all connected. Don't you understand? Tiger King says, what's up? How are you doing? Kundalini King says, Danny Pinchbeck, author of Opening the Head. Yes. He has his book, Opening the Head, is about what's the African plant medicine? Pretty powerful, actually more powerful than ayahuasca. Got to be careful mentioning names though. And begins with an I, and I can't think of it. His book was on that and American shamanism, or modern shamanism, I should say. What's it says? Hey TK, I'm good. How are you? Tiger King says no, but you should talk about voodoo. That's it. Thank you, Wassa. I would have a guest on to talk about voodoo. I don't know much about it. I know a little bit about it. Um, that it is not what we. It's not what we. It's not the popular opinion. So yeah, I reached out to a few people this morning, and they got back. Thank you, Sniper. Buddha was real skinny, then he was really fat. I think he probably stayed pretty slim. He was a walker. Then he was really happy. He was definitely happy. You could say that Buddhism is the path to happiness. Kundalini King says, yes, very careful. I don't promote it. The shamanic practice is not for promotion. You know, if you read Carlos Castaneda, he largely, after the first book, after the teachings of Don Juan, he largely barely mentioned plant medicine any longer. And I believe Don Juan said the only reason he gave it to Castaneda because Castaneda had a particularly strong ego, particularly strong self that needed to be shaken up a bit. Hi, Carl. Good evening to you, my friend. One of us says, little mouth never hurt. Tell that to my brain. Tom, how are you? Guys, Back to Tom is coming up, and tomorrow we're going to learn how to chant. Plus, it says, I've become a walker again. There's a very high price to pay for it, but I feel better nonetheless. What's the high price, Wassa, if you don't mind sharing? Cat says hello to Carl. Hey, Heavenly Star, how are you? Adam says, a couple of Christmases, I missed that narrow way to happiness. A couple Christians. Why did I say Christmas? Yeah, but you know what? A couple Christians found it too. Thomas Merton, Richard Rohr, St. Francis for sure. Cat says, Yogi, I just want to say you're a saint. Not by a long shot. But I do try to be kind. That's okay, Tiger King. You can still be in a good mood. Tom says, Hare Krishna, the choice is entirely up to you now. It says he's a yogi cat. A yogi cat, or I'm a yogi cat. To be a man of knowledge, according to Don Juan, you must defeat 3 monsters: fear, knowledge, power, and laziness. I'd love to get someone who is steeped in the lore of Carlos Castaneda, Toltec tradition, to come on up and have a talk. If you guys know anyone, hey, if you know anyone that you think is a good addition for a conversation, fits in with all of this weird stuff that we talk about, let me know. Reach out on my behalf if you think it's a good fit. Skit says he used to be a yogi cat. He used to be a yogi cat, but you're all right, meow. Runner Boy says, Skits, you are my queen. Emily says, much love to you, brother Adam. Kundalini King says, I do. That would be Joel. You want to, feel free to reach out. If anyone here needs my email address, let me know. Adam says, decent quote from the Bible, fear, not little one, and know that I am with you. Fear not, little one, and know that I am with you. Wonderful quote. Cat says, Tiger King, don't be ridiculous. Runner Boy knows it's easy to wind you up, and you let him have that power. So you can easily take that power back. Skit says, you're my frog, Runner Boy. Adam says, I think Don Juan would say, relax, hug the Earthman, and we're here to go. And here we go. One boy says, I guess okay with that, Skits. Kundalini King says, Joel Schaefer is the Carlos Castaneda shaman. He is doing a live stream with Barry Alpha Vedic as we speak. Awesome. Man, I want to do a live stream with a dog. That's pretty cool. I'll see if I can find some contact information. Thank you, Kundalini King. I'm excited, man. I like having, hey, Sue. Sue, how are you? I like branching out a bit. My interests are wide and varied as far as spirituality, but my path is narrow, if that makes sense. So a long time ago, I was told about different forms of meditation. It's good to experiment. It's good to find one that you resonate with. But if you do, you gotta sooner or later you have to commit, because it's like digging shallow holes trying to find water. You dig a little bit here, you don't find water, and you say, okay, I'll dig a little bit here. But if you start with one hole and you dig deep, you will eventually find water. So, experiment with some forms of meditation to see what resonates. And when you find one, stick with it, and it will take you all the way. The same with, we could say, a spiritual path. It's really nice to, I have a wide interest, from shamanism to Buddhism, yoga, of course. But everything I do right now, I consider to be adjunctant to A Course in Miracles. Yoga, my yoga routine, my meditation, my breath work, all quiets the mind so that I can more easily identify thoughts of the ego versus thoughts of the Holy Spirit, and I can make that choice. Adam says, no offense to all the runners out there, we are one. Runner Boy says, changing my name to Not Nice Person Runner Boy, Alter Ego. I think that sounds cool. I think you're a nice person, though, Runner Boy. Adam says, I swear I had a mutt one time that was trying to talk to my ex-wife. Emily says, Carl, Yogi Bear likes everyone equally. I do. Of course I like you, Carl. Carl, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't make myself available to for messages. Skits says, no, Carl, Yogi loves you, bro. True. Thank you, Skits. Tiger King says, Cat, you spot on, but Tiger say about Gates does not pull up Runner Boy, calling me queen. So there could be multiple reasons why that did not happen. The important thing is that you remember you put it behind, including what you think Sniper did or what you think Sniper did not. Adam says, I too am on a narrow path. One is the loneliest number. Two can be as lonely as one, though. It's the loneliest number since the number one. What's it says? It'd be pretty difficult to dislike Carl. I agree. Zero is the loneliest number. Tiger King says, do one. Is zero actually a number? Kalina King says, I've been reading P.D. Ospinetsky. Are you a fan of Gurdjieff, The Psychology of Man's Possible Evolution? My meditation practice has been the best it's ever been, which means discipline. Agreed. Hey, Gurdjieff and Orbino, have you read Orbino as far as psychology? As far as a more abstract, a yogic psychology of evolution. Zero is the number of my credit card. Heavenly says, Brother Bigfoot. My stretch is laughing says, of course, it's number, or is it the absence of numbers? Kat says, my question is, if you're friends with Yogi, why would you come in here and start stuff to disrupt his chat? Does it make you feel better? Certainly doesn't make me feel better. Running Boy says, I think it's nice. Yogi's a running man. My oldest son is like a freaking racehorse. I still do run, but mostly I'm walking. I throw some running in when I feel like it. I reserve the right to run whenever I feel like it. I kind of feel like I'm saving my legs for a couple races later in this decade. Carl says, losing subscribers, so bye. I'm sorry, Carl. 10-second hundreds aren't easy to achieve. No, they're not, for sure. Catalina King says, no, I haven't. I began my love of psychology reading 2 years ago. So, Ospinetsky, I know I'm mispronouncing his name. He was a disciple of Gurdjieff. I believe they might have had a falling out. I think he would like Arabino. Tiger King says, cat spot. My stretcher says, nope. I do remember Robert Crumb. Great artist. He did stuff for the Grateful Dead. What's up, Adam? Hey, we can't hear you, Adam. Evan says, Eric, have you ever check out other channels? I do. I try to check out as many channels as I can. If you have a channel here and I haven't checked you out, I apologize. If you drop a link, I certainly will subscribe. I do try to subscribe to everyone that here's the thing. I'm not a proponent of subscribe to me and I will subscribe to you. You don't have to subscribe for me to subscribe to you. You don't have to help me for me to help you. I'm not a do this for me and I will do this for you. I am what can I do for you? I'm here to be truly helpful. Kundalini King says, Adam, get a phone stand.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Sorry.
Exactly, Kundalini King. Hey, Danny.
Random thought. When I used to sing War Pigs, my sons would leave my duplex. Generals gathered and the masses, just like witches at Black Sabbath. Anyway,
Good
that's a
song.
mild version. But anyway, I don't have a good timbre and I have a horrible ear. That's why I'm not a trombonist. I'm a euphonious.
That is my favorite Black Sabbath song.
Well, Black Sabbath wasn't an, satanic bandism. People are constantly confusing the artist with the work. Examine what's happening. Don't look at people. People aren't there. You're not there. There I am. The pointing experiment. I'm not a fucking ashtray, but I am you. Let's be kind to ourselves. If you believe somebody's different than you, that's the problem. They're smarter than me. The most intelligent thing I've ever heard Sadhguru say is he taught his children that nobody's above you and nobody's below you. And if you want to train if some random person in Kroger attacked a lady, you would need to be very freaking fearful of my oldest son. He's the most gentle lamb, but holy shit, what a weapon. He could plant a 100-pound bag into a ceiling. Whatever.
Right.
Which leads me into athleticism. Oh, holy crap. That's why I came up, is beliefs and running boy and all this, My grandfather-in-law was a physicist, and he was fascinated with pole jumping because in athleticism, it's a very complicated problem in physics. And physics actually came out with an amount you couldn't go past. And he actually worked the problem. Problems. Anyway, like John Lennon says, there's no problems, only solutions. He came up with a freaking solution, Hey, well, years before his death, that record was broken. So anyway, and Eric, I know that you know about the 3-minute or the 5-minute mile or whatever. Somebody believed that they just kind of can't. No, there's no physics, but it's like it's a barrier in a certain race. Like a 3-mile, you can't beat this time in a 3-mile. It was just set forever. And then, I forget what year, 2000 something. Somebody broke it. Somebody broke the record, right? Well, then everybody freaking broke the record. There were all kinds of people breaking records.
Right.
If you ever saw Roberto Clemente throw a ball from right field to third base and freak somebody out, a professional baseball player, if you can see it, you can believe it. Which also ties me into basketball and psychology, because somewhere they did a study where they had half the basketball team do free throws, and they had half the other team only imagine throwing free throws. Same amount of time. It's just a time thing. You throw free throws. I don't worship athletes, but holy crap, I've seen a girl basketball team do this weird exercise that's so damn fast, and they're hitting all their threes. It's like, I was amazed because nobody ever missed. If you miss in these practices, you slow shit down. But anyway, random. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. After they did this experiment with basketball, the meditators basically scored better in free throw stats. This was a psychological, statistical, and I just happened to mention that to my son's baseball team, like little league or some shit, you know, and these are little league coaches, and they thought I didn't know shit about baseball. Out of baseball, whatever. Anyway, so was Elijah, by the way, which is weird. But oh yeah, I mentioned that all these dudes laugh, and they used to make fun of this coach who was also a runner, big thick guy, Marine. Everybody thought Tom was just a dumb. What's it called? What's a Marine? What, I don't want to know name. People think Marines are dumb. Air Force people are smart. People like to compartmentalize shit. Tom was a failed sniper because he couldn't sneak around. And by the way, he's highly trained. And we were walking into an alley in Tullahoma, Tennessee. He said, he says, "Are we sure to go in there? Because I had Elijah Knife with me. It's a good idea." But I looked at him and laughed and said, "God help somebody if they try to think a knife's going to whatever." And he looked at her like, "Okay." You know, basically we have 2 children to protect. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not worried. I'm not scared. This is not a dangerous place. This is a dangerous place of ideas. And when you think people are separate, you know, your free throws will never get better. The first step in healing is belief. And
Right.
it's the healing of the mind and body. You know, first you have to heal your mind, you know. And in fact, man, you know, like cancer and shit, people get cancer. I mentioned to a dude one time at my convenience store where I was cooking, get freaking jobs. Anyway, but I told a guy that was dying of cancer. He was going to Vanderbilt, you know, and he had cancer. And statistically, if you ever get pancreatic cancer, and you know, I mean, you can use AI and all this shit to find real information, and you can peer review. If you really want to know what the peers think, you know, used to when you wrote a paper, you had to notate your sources. Yogi, you're excellent. You know, linguistically, you're excellent. And I'm sorry you're stuck in this weird virtual reality that people live in. You know, I mean, people. I thought that the dean of fine arts was kind of goofy because when virtual reality came out, the way he spoke about it, and I kind of judged him a little bit. You know, I wasn't open minded enough to see that he had the right idea, just the wrong picture. Like I said, imagination creates reality. Einstein said that. If we believe in E equals MC squared, like a child, I, you know, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why I was good at math as a kid. Is because you know you can't come at abstracts like a child. You just got to use old head. You know. Somebody said there's no problems, only solutions. And if there's going to be a new earth, then people have to wake up and think better. You know. And don't worry about it. Nobody hates you. I'll tell you what. As far as gods and demons, right? You know, you could look at Hell's Angels getting out of hand at Mick Jagger's concert. I could see this differently. You know, if you can't see your own little divorce differently, then how the hell are you going to see some complicated social issue like that?
Right.
And really, if you're worried about society and what to do, then maybe look in places like sociology with AI. But learn to ask questions. I think I sent you a link, Yogi, of a like a college link to AI.
I don't remember.
I did. I sent you a link to a college, a peer-reviewed AI. It's all forthcoming. Know where your knowledge comes from. But this particular link is not political bullshit. It's actually truth. You know, if you want to argue with me that Harvard is not slicing tiny little brain cells that we can.
You're breaking up a bit, Adam.
Yes, I'm on a tangent, Yogi. I just wanted to come up and talk about sports for a minute. Oh, but yeah, I mean, don't believe in gods and demons. Believe in what's in front of you. I'm elusive. I look kind of rough, but I can control a rough scene and I can think with intellectuals. I guarantee you that I would not talk to Miss Blipper disrespectfully because I know she knows exactly what I mean by peer reviewed and all this shit, notations, and learn how to ask questions. That's what Socrates always said. It's not the answer, it's a freaking question, man. You don't know how to question. And
Anthony
this shit,
Robbins.
what?
Anthony Robbins. I'm not a huge Anthony Robbins fan, but he had a wonderful quote: "The quality of your life is dependent upon the quality of your questions."
That's the clearest. That's the clearest suggestion on how to live. That is because of course in miracles says, "Fear not, little one." You're taken care of. All this political and mind, whatever. You know, what you need to do is stand where you are and imagine what you see, and think, "Where am I, and what should I do?" So
Right.
yeah, you know. Whatever. If you don't have anything to do, then don't stir your own little nest with conflict. Why? In Venezuela, what's happening? What can I do about it, man? I mean, what do you want me to do about Venezuela? How are my ideas about Venezuela going to change a damn thing? Maybe I just need to sit with whatever the hell's going on and tell myself it's going to be okay. What do I do? If they
Right.
can't kill me, I cannot be dead, Yogi. If you hurt me, I will come back and get you, buddy. You can't erase me. You know. Oh, you can blow me apart, but I'm just coming back, man. You know. I know people talk about past lives, but whatever. It's a cycle, man. Just don't try to control the flow of the cycle.
Right.
You know. Zen. I think that's a good Zen statement. Do not try to control the water. And don't bounce bears. And when you strike, do it clean and immediately retract. That's the whole example of a sinless life. Don't act with conflict, you know, make a decision, shoot forward and bring it back. If I built a company, Yogi, I'm a dumbass, but say I had a brilliant idea and I built a company, I would throw it out there and not try to control it. I'm not after money. If the best ideas are like seeds and you plant them in the ground, you water them, you better know how to plant. I'll tell you a weird thing. Down in Auburn, man, they're painting peanut with a bacterium prior to sprouting. Plants aren't easy to grow. And I mentioned this to somebody and they said, "Well, how's that different than Monsanto?" I said, "They are coating the shell with a bacterium. And whatever, man. Do you know what a GMO is? You know that, man, don't quote me on this. I'm not a geneticist. Basically, to invade a chromosomal structure, you have to use basically, they rip it open with a virus, some kind of virus. And in Popular Mechanics a long time ago, I read stupid shit. But anyway, uh, they were talking about GMOs, and we've always been uh, modifying, genetically modifying. Well, in a sense, yes, in a sense, no. We never ripped the goddamn gene apart and started monkeying with God's, you know. That's the problem with man. How many people out there know that one time they thought, hey, it might be a good idea to explode a nuclear weapon in outer space?
Right.
So, I mean, if you want to know why there's a hole in the sky, and if the air's not cold, then everything's going to burn, you might want to examine it. It's kind of weird. because it was either dumbass or very whatever, man. But by the way, they never did that again. I think not good for communications at all. Oh shit! I mean, I'm not smart, but I like to know what's going on.
Right. Hey, Adam,
So
I'm gonna dive back into chat for a bit.
I'm sorry. I could talk all day, Yogi. I know a bunch of random shit that doesn't matter.
I
But
always enjoy.
for the little ones, I am with you because I am you. There's no. The only we there is if we join minds, plan an idea, and let it grow. Other than that, don't tell me how to garden.
Right.
Let it's a garden, man. Dig it. I came up with that.
Well, thanks, Adam. All right. Kundalini King says, "You're a beautiful man, Adam. Adam is a beautiful person." All right, guys. What do we got going on? We holding down the fort. Kundalini King says, I prefer flow over control." Agreed. For me, surrender has always been a big word. Surrender is not a popular word always with Course Miracle student, but it's a beautiful word, beautiful experience. The concept of surrender, as I see it, fits in rather nicely with the course, though. Tiger King says, "Will YouTube pulled up swear word on here today?" I don't think so. Lady Sky says, "Can I come up?" Sure. Only going to be live for about 10 more minutes, though. Just need a second, guys. Give me a second, Lady Sky. All right. The link is in the on my wall, whatever it's called. Hey, Charlie. Oh, this morning. Someone says last night Sepper did so good. You're right, Selma. He did. Kundalini King says it's raining, hitting the weight bench, working on getting through some books and writing a song to upload on my channel. Awesome. Here's our friend. Tiger King. Please drop it.
Hello.
Hey, Mary, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. No issues with your leg?
It's all better now. I
Awesome.
don't know how it happened. I
Hi,
was
Flora.
feeling fine one day, and after I got done making my chili, I experienced leg pain. It was bad leg pain. I don't know
It
how I experienced it, but
must have been pretty bad to end you up in the emergency room.
yeah. Yeah, it took like several hours. I stayed here at the local emergency room for a couple of hours, and then they transferred me to another hospital to do a ultrasound on my left leg to see if there was any blood clots, because we were concerned about my mom was concerned about blood clots,
Right.
and it turns out there was no blood clots, thank goodness. But I was just experiencing, this is worse than muscle cramps, to be honest.
Well, I'm glad it's over.
You know how you get muscle cramps in your
Yeah.
legs? Well, this
It's-
was like worst pain ever. And I don't know how I don't know if I was standing too long when I was making chili that day, that night. Because right after
Right.
I got done making that chili, and then I started eating the chili. That's when my left leg started hurting.
Huh.
Hello, everybody. But I was gonna sing a song for Tiger King. That's why I wanted to come up and surprise
What?
Tiger King.
Who's the artist?
It's a surprise.
Okay. Tiger King, you still here? Hey, Nino. Harajat, nice to see you. Tiger King, this is for you. It's a surprise. Not saying that my feelings are hurt because I've never gotten a surprise song. It's okay.
You never gotten a surprise song before?
Never gotten a surprise song. That's okay. It's only my. It's just my channel. You know.
Oh me.
Runner Boy says 2-pack. I bet it's 2-pack. Is it 2-pack? Hey, here's a question, Mary. Can you rap?
Can I rap? No.
Have you ever tried to?
No.
You know, a guest asked me if I could make shorts for her from her guest appearance,
Mm.
and I said no. And then it occurred to me. I said no because I don't know how to do it. And I got this inner prompt, and it said, "Do I not know how to do it, or have I never tried to do it?" And the answer was I'd never tried to do it before. And now I'm making
Mm.
shorts all the time. So the reason I'm putting it out there, do you know that you can't rap, or have you never tried to rap?
I don't do rap songs. I'm not much of I don't like rap music because it's just a bunch of words, like you can't even figure out what they're saying mainly.
Melissa says, I think 2-pack is a little tame for Mary.
Uh, I don't listen to rap music no way. So
Hey, Dennis says, Lady Sky, maybe you should have your vitamin levels checked. Well, about the cramps.
vitamin check.
Yeah, for the cramps.
Skit says he can
cheers,
rap.
cheers, Lady Sky. Rap is crap. I hear it.
Tiger King, are you still here? What's the surprise song is an Elvis song because today would have been Elvis's birthday. He would turn 91.
91. I remember when he passed
So
away.
I thought that I could sing, I would like to sing an Elvis song if anybody was an Elvis fan.
I am a very big Elvis fan. Charlie wants to know where are
So
you?
in
She's
honor of the King's birthday, I
Tennessee.
wanted to sing a song, an Elvis song.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
I have to find the song first. Is anybody a Elvis fan?
I am. Charlie says, Cool Mary, Elvis sounds great. Melissa says Elvis is a big gangster rap fan, I heard.
Elvis is a big gangster rap.
Thank you, Flora.
There it is. I'm going to play it and then sing it. It's probably got a commercial ad, so I'm going to flip my phone once the commercial ad goes away.
Okay.
And we have another commercial ad. So I have 2 commercial ads. Can y'all read it? It's Hound Dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you were high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, they said you were highest class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. It's playing, it's doing its thing. Well, they said you were highest class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You can picture the sound of the song.
Yep.
Well, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. You know, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
Awesome, Mary. Thank you for that Elvis tribute.
Yeah, today was, I thought maybe I could sing that Elvis song in honor of his birthday, turning 91.
Good pick. Really good pick.
So, happy birthday
Kundalini
to
King
Elvis.
says, yep. Kundalini King says, awesome. It's a shame he didn't make it to 91.
Yeah, he died in 77 in August.
Yep, I remember.
So,
I've always been an Elvis fan. Always part of my life.
Elvis. Yeah, my dad, he was an Elvis. He loved the Elvis music too. And later this month, I'm going to be doing a live cooking. I'm bringing my New Year's resolution is try to bring back cooking live segments that
Oh,
I used to do.
You said on
And
the 20th, right?
yeah, that's my dad's birthday. My dad he would have been turning 75 this year. And every birthday when I was a little girl growing up, I remember my dad didn't like birthday cake. He always liked the hot fudge sundaes. Instead of having a birthday cake, he would do a pan of brownies and make a hot fudge sundae out of it. So So I'm
Nice.
keeping the tradition going since he passed away.
Hey, Kundalini King says it's David Bowie's birthday as well.
Oh,
So,
cool.
all right. I guess that means you got to do a David Bowie song too. It's only fair.
David Bowie.
David Bowie. What's it gonna be? Want to know my
I don't know.
favorite David Bowie song? We Could Be
David
Heroes.
Bowie. Let me look on here and see. I have to go back last.
Now, if you don't want to sing a David Bowie song, you can nominate one person in the chat to come up and sing one.
Well, I nominated you to sing Better Shape Up, but you haven't yet.
I have not yet.
I thought that would be a good one for you.
You know, it's a tougher song than some might think.
It's an easier song. It's me singing and you singing. It's a two-person song.
I like part of that. I like the part of you singing.
David
So we're
Bowie.
halfway there. This is how we compromise. We're halfway there.
Uh,
I'm sorry about your tooth, Selma. So if you were to nominate, who would you want to nominate in the chat, in the live stream?
if I would nominate a song, a David Bowie song, it'd probably be Squirrel Sniper. I would
Squirrel
love to
Sniper
hear
for
Squirrel
David
Sniper sing.
for David Bowie. I've heard him sing once. He came up once in the early days of the singing. I think I'd like to have. I
I'm
wouldn't
not
mind
trying
having
to put him
Runner
on
Boy.
the spot or anything. It's just,
I wouldn't
I would
mind
like
having
to,
Runner Boy come up and sing a song.
yeah.
Laura says, blessings. Hey, Laura, how are you? Danny says, Yoga, I'm sorry I forgot to say hi. That's okay, Danny. I always know where your heart is, my friend. Skid says, throwing Squirrel under the bus. But first, we got to get Yogi to sing Barbie Girl.
Uh,
Sniper says, made me smile, Mary.
I think I'm glad that I made you smile.
He didn't say you made him sing, though. He just said you made him smile.
But I would like to hear him sing.
He's got a good voice.
No pressure. Yeah, here's some of the songs. I don't know if you can see it. China Girl and Space Oddity, Golden Years.
Golden Years is a good song. My favorite is We Could Be Heroes.
Heroes.
So Runner Boy uses David Bowie on some of his workout shorts. So I expect Runner Boy to come on up, sing a David Bowie song.
Hello, Star Seeker. Hello,
Hey,
Danny.
Star Seeker.
Hello, Flora.
Selma says, I'm a Barbie girl. Yogi is a man. He's fantastic and he's classic. Thank you, Selma.
Yeah, I can hear you sing at the Barbie's World. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie's world. Yogi singing that song. That's funny.
Not only would I sing it, I got a dance to go with it too.
Oh, a dance. That would be awesome. The Elaine
Singing and
dance
dancing.
coming from you.
Sniper says he's been practicing a song for quite some time now. I'd like to hear Sniper sing "Putting on the Ritz." Putting on the Ritz.
Putting on the Ritz.
Yep.
That would be an awesome song.
Was it said he made the FedEx guy laugh? Someone says Barbie always farts. Is that true?
Oh no.
I don't know either.
I used to play with Barbie dolls when I was with my cousins when I was growing up, but we didn't make no fart sounds after that. My cousins loved Barbie dolls.
I think I only suspect that it's someone else who's doing the farting and someone's blaming the Barbie doll.
Oh my goodness.
Don't blame me. It's the Barbie doll.
Yeah.
What's it says? That was good singing, Mary.
Make
Tiger King
Sniper
Doris.
sing, never gonna give you up.
He said, the trigger is you have to guess the song, till then it's locked away.
Okay, we can guess the song. But I just wanted to sing that Elvis song. I don't know if I'll be able to sing tomorrow because you have a guest. Baka Tom is going to do something.
Tom's coming up. He's going to chant. He's going to actually not just chant. He's going to teach us how to chant.
How to chant.
And
We're expecting storms tomorrow, and I don't know how much. I don't know if I'm going to have internet service. They're saying these storms will be kind of on the severe side, so
right,
I may lose internet services. I don't know.
yep. And then I have another guest in the evening.
Okay. Well, I
Sure,
wasn't
Seekers.
sure if you wanted me to sing tomorrow, but like I said, I'm kind of weary. I don't know if I'll be having internet services after all these storms go by.
Right.
I may not have internet for all day tomorrow. I just don't know.
Star Seeker says, okay, if we're going to sing Wham, I'm in.
Wham.
I wouldn't mind. I can't do it. I don't have the voice for it. I wouldn't mind singing George Michael's Faith. That's a good song.
Faith. Gotta have faith.
Yep. Star Seeker says, Lady Sky, I'll be there with you. North Carolina is waiting on storms too.
Yeah, there's a storm system. It's been in Arkansas. It's out west right now, but it's coming this way.
Sniper says it will be fine, Lady Sky.
Okay.
Tiger King's back. Tiger King, Lady Sky sang a song for you.
Yeah, I sang an Elvis song for you.
Selma is making a very bold claim. She said that Mary had a little lamb. Is that true?
I was teased with that nursery rhyme. Mary had a little lamb. Fleece was
Right.
white as snow. Everywhere the lamb went. I was teased with that. And Christmas when I was growing up in school. This was in school. A lot of people said, "Where's your son Jesus? It's almost Christmas." I'm like, he's up in heaven celebrating.
Kids can be mean.
Yeah,
I've had,
a lot of
I've
kids
had
can
my
be
share.
mean.
Yep.
Because the parents were mean, so it repeats history. Because when the parent used to be a child, their parent was mean, and it went down there. So to the kid to be mean.
I agree. Star Seeker says, dang it, I missed Lady Sky singing.
You missed it. You can go rewind it.
Yep.
I'm sure you can rewind it.
You got another Elvis song you like?
I can find another Elvis song.
Elvis's version of Simon and Garfunkel's "Bridge Over Troubled Waters" is one of my favorite. Elvis, at this point in his life, when he sang that, was a broken man. He was drug addicted. He was divorced. He was sad, and he was pouring it out all on stage. He didn't hold anything back. He gave everything to the fans. The broken Elvis, his later life, has become my favorite Elvis because of his brokenness, and yet at the same time, he had such spiritual hope and longing. He kept searching. He kept wanting to know, having a personal relationship with God, and he wanted to again give everything away to his fans. Just he was a troubled man, but he was a beautiful man.
Yeah. Yeah, Elvis was a good man. I'm sure he did great things before I was even born, but I don't know. I wasn't there to see it. I just know he was a popular guy singing songs and dancing.
Yep.
Making dance moves, and everybody was like going crazy because I've seen those dance moves that he was doing on YouTube.
Hey, Observer. Be safe, my friend. Observer, be safe. Catalina King says those archetypes are no joke. Hey, Pepe.
But I'm starting my New Year's resolutions is trying to start cooking more, do cooking lives on YouTube. So
Glad to hear
I'm
that.
going to do brownies in honor of my dad's birthday on the 20th of this month. So I hope everybody can come out and see me
I'm
make
gonna do my
brownies.
best. I know you said it was like at 3:30.
2 o'clock my time, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern.
So the question is, on my birthday in April, what are you gonna?
Yeah, yours is 2 days after. Yours is 2 days before mine because I'm April 19th.
Right.
And my birthday's on a Sunday this year, so your birthday's on a Friday.
What vegan dish are you gonna cook in honor of my birthday?
I don't know. I don't eat vegan food. I've never had vegan food.
Well, you had an apple.
Do I have an apple?
Have you had an apple before?
Mm-hmm.
An apple is vegan.
I've had apples many times throughout my 41 years of life.
There you go.
Soon to be 42.
You're almost a vegan. Now just eliminate everything else, and you're there,
Right.
100%.
Well, have you ever had apple slices dipped in peanut butter?
I have. This is the second time it was mentioned today. Someone else mentioned that.
Apples dipped in peanut butter. Isn't it good?
It is good.
You probably
Yeah.
use like the natural peanut butter because you don't do sugar, or I don't know if vegans do natural
I do
peanut
get
butter or not.
sugar-free. I do get sugar-free peanut butter.
Because I buy the Jif peanut butter, the creamy Jif peanut butter.
Hey, Jed.
All shook up. You want me to sing All Shook Up?
Hey, Sissy.
I can find
Jesse
that
says, "Yep,
song.
you've had plenty of vegan food. You ever had a bell pepper?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
I love bell peppers.
They're vegan.
I didn't know they were vegan.
Yep. Not a single piece of meat is found in a bell pepper.
Oh, cool.
Jed is singing, I'm all shook up.
Yeah, I'm going to sing that for Tiger
Hey,
King.
Fred.
I'm going to go ahead and play it.
All right, let's hear it.
It has a commercial.
Snapper wants to know, do you have Jiffy or Jif peanut butter?
Jif. All right, Tiger King, here's your song. I'm going to sing it. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Ooh-hoo. Ooh-hoo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Ooh-hoo. Ooh-hoo. Yeah, yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I feel fine. When I meet a girl that I love best, my heart beats so it's my heart beats so it's scaring me to death when she's touching my hand. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm messing up on this one. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. My tongue gets tired when I try to speak. My insides are shaking like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this body of mine. That's to have that girl that loves so fine. When she's touching my hand, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Yeah, yeah. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. I messed up on it, but I
No,
tried
you
my
did well.
best.
Yep, you did good. That's not one of your regular songs, though, is it?
No.
So, with that in mind, awesome job.
Yeah. There you
Especially if
go,
you loved it.
Tiger King. I messed up in the middle of it, but I did try I did try my best.
I think Sniper's trying to send you a message.
Blue suede shoes.
Someone says, "You are amazing."
Oh, thank you.
Now, technically, not to nitpick, Bleed Sway Shoes is a Carl Perkins song that Elvis later covered. Did a good job.
Uh,
But if you want to hear a really raw, wild version, Carl Perkins is the one to get to. The original king of rockabilly.
here's the blue suede shoes as a commercial ad. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but stay off my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do, but honey, lay off them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but stay off my blue suede shoes. Let's go, cat. I'll walk the dog. Well, you can burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from old fruit jar. Well, do anything that you want to do, but honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but just stay off my blue suede shoes. Rocket. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, 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 but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but to stay off my blue suede shoes. Well, it's my blue suede shoes. A blue suede shoes. Yeah, blue suede shoes. Baby blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, just stay off my blue suede shoes. All right, Sniper.
Good. Awesome. Usually only one Elvis song that I do.
You do whenever. Are you going to do an Elvis song?
I did not say that. I said there's I said there's usually only one Elvis song that I do.
What's that? What song is that?
That is Suspicious Mind.
Suspicious Mind.
Yeah. Sissy says, "If I Can Dream" is my favorite.
Oh,
Ellie
cool.
says, "Sing, Yogi." I think she misspelled Mary with a Y. I think she meant sing, Mary.
I've already sung 3 songs already.
She said, "Sing, boy, sing." I didn't bring
Oh,
my
thank
singing
you,
voice with me. I
Charlie.
left it in the other room. It's actually downstairs in the basement. I'd have to go down and get it. So
Did he like the song Sniper? I don't know if he said he did.
someone says we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. You go to Yogi live stream. Awesome, Selma. I'll give the Elvis Last Supper sandwich again, peanut butter and jelly, 2 slices of bread, sliced banana, make and grill. Didn't he add bacon to his peanut butter banana sandwiches?
I don't know. I don't know if that was if Elvis's favorite food was that or not. I don't know.
Right. Dennis says, what about butter? Nope, no butter. Now, if I wanted to, they do have everything's veganized. I can have vegan butter. Yep, you know, they have vegan milk. They have vegan cheese. They have everything that you can have. As far as I know, it's as good as the regular. I've been a vegan for 17 years, so I don't remember what any of that stuff tastes like.
I'm not a vegan. I like my regular food, so I like my meats. I like my meats. I gotta have my steaks, my chicken.
Ali says, Yogi, could you please sing? 5-star seeker.
I'm glad that you like it, Sniper.
Sissy says, vegan junk. Yep. It's funny. After a race, they came out with the Impossible Burger, which is a vegan burger sold in, I think it's Burger King. But generally, I eat whole food, plant based.
Yeah.
So I don't really have like vegan burgers and stuff like that on rare occasions. But since we were coming back from a race, and it was a long drive, and I think it was like a 24-hour race, so we'd been running for 24 hours. We stopped in Burger King, and we ordered the Impossible Burger, and guy behind us said, "Those, I hear those are really bad for you." And I said, "Man, we're in Burger King. Everything's really bad for you. Everything that you order in Burger King is really bad for you. So why is
Yeah,
a
it's
vegan
mostly
Burger
junk
King
food.
burger worse for you?" And he's like, "Yeah, good point." He says, "I don't think we're gonna get Yogi to sing. If I had 3, I would close the show down with a song. If 3 people in the next 2 minutes say Yogi sing, not counting Lady Sky. You got to be in the chat. And the time is on. The timer is on. What's it says? Salt and pepper are vegan. Yep. Sissy says Yogi sing. Oh, and Sissy doesn't count. And neither does Ellie. Love me tender plant-based chicken. My stretcher says Yogi sing. Yogi sing. Hey Kieran, how are you? Don't be gruel. Sniper doing Elvis songs to food. Love me
Yeah.
tender plant-based chicken. Love me tenders.
Don't be gruel.
Ellie says, which of my accounts? I have 3. Hey, so actually, that's not fair. We can't have 3 different. It's got to be different people. All right. What do you think? Should I try to sing Suspicious Minds?
That's if everybody else wants to hear it.
Well, you get because you're a guest. You're up here. You get the ultimate thumbs up or thumbs down. Your call.
Sure. Thumbs up.
I was hoping you'd said no. All right. Hey, Skeeter. Good to see you, my friend. All right, we're going to close out. I'm going to sing this song, and then I'm going to hang my head in shame and weep in a corner. But this is for Elvis. This is for Lady Sky, who graciously came up and did a whole bunch of Elvis songs for all of us. And this is for Ellie, who insisted, nope, who demanded that I sing.
And today's Elvis's birthday.
Yep.
He would have been 91 today. I wonder what
Well,
he would look
humongous.
like at 91. Can you
My
picture what he would
thoughts.
look like?
I think Elvis would have turned his, had he lived, had he survived, had that near death experience happened and he survived, I think he would have turned his life around. I think he would have,
Yeah. I wonder what he
um,
would look like at the age of 91.
he probably
Because
looked
I've
pretty
been
good.
seeing Facebook reels with this AI stuff, and some of these reels videos will have like of Elvis and what he would look like today, and he looked like a really old guy.
Right. 91 is pretty old.
And I'm like, man, because when I saw one of the videos on it, it was like a few weeks back. I was like, man, would that be what he looked like? What would he been look like?
Right.
Because he
Interesting.
was a handsome guy growing up. He was a twin. He had a twin brother, but his twin brother died at birth.
Right.
I don't know if everybody knew that that he was a twin. Elvis was a twin,
I did.
but I knew he had a twin brother that died right after birth.
All right. So I'm going to try to sing. Catalina King says he can be just as bad. Flora says Yogi sing. You ready, Lady Sky?
I'm ready.
If at any point you want to jump in, let me know. Just put your hand up.
I turned off my TV. My TV's off because you're ending it with the song.
Right. This is Suspicious Minds. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again. Ask me where I've been. You can't see the tears are real. I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I've never lied to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? That's it. It goes on like that for another 2 minutes, but
That's really good. Awesome.
you get the gist.
A
Well,
lot of
thank you,
people have given you a lot of hearts.
because they feel sorry for me.
You did
They're like,
great.
is he
You did
sick?
really
Is he
great.
sick? Is there something the matter with Yogi? Was he having a seizure?
No seizure here. Hello, Pig and Runt. There's Pig and Runt. He was in the chat.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Selma. And thank you, Pepe.
Oh, we already did that song, Mind Stretcher. A duet of I Got You, Babe, Cher and Sonny.
We did do that.
Yeah, we already did that song.
Sniper says it's a cry for help. Me, me singing is a cry for help.
Come on, Sniper. I would like to hear you sing. Just one song. Whatever song it could be. You can practice it.
All right, guys. I appreciate the spam in the chat. Hey,
Just a
Chef,
song.
She Cooks, She Roasts is here. One of the all-time great live streamers. As he
I
says,
love singing
Bangalore.
right.
Like I said, it's really amazing. You remind me of my granddad who passed away. This means a lot. Well, I'm glad I could sing that for you then, Ellie. Figure Runt says, Mary's nice. Mary is nice. Islands in the Stream. I love Islands in the Stream. That's a hard song to sing.
Islands in the Stream.
Yep.
That's a Darley Parton. She'll be turning 80 on the 19th of this month.
She had a health scare. I hope she's doing better.
Yeah, what it is, I know what it is. It's kidney stones. She was having kidney stone issue. Whenever you have your kidney stones and they give you a
Right.
big issue and health issue, that's what it was. So that's why her doctor has told her to stay at home and rest and take it easy.
Hey, Mary, are you friends with?
Because in an interview she mentioned kidneys, and I kind of figured it had to be her kidney stones or kidneys. I don't know
Right.
which, but I'm guessing kidney
I hope so.
stones.
They're painful, but they're not fatal.
Yeah.
Hey, are you friends with She Cooks and Roasts?
And my friends who?
This is Chef Roast and Gag, which is She Cooks, She Roasts.
I've never heard of that.
Awesome channel. She's a good friend. She's a cooking channel, but she's also entirely entertaining. I think that you'd very much like hanging out with her.
Oh, cool.
Dennis says, very nice.
You
If both
listen
of you sang for us,
cool.
I don't know what we could sing that we haven't sang before.
I don't know either. I want to sing Better Shape Up. That would be awesome. Because I know that's a duet song. There's more
Is-
duet songs. I just can't think of any.
I just don't know if I could sing Better Shape Up. I believe I might have tried one time,
One
and
time.
it did not go well at all.
Well, practice makes
When you
perfect.
do a duet, and everyone keeps saying, no, not you, let the other person sing, you know it's not going well.
That's a lot of pressure on the other person
It
singing
is
the
a
whole
lot of
entire
pressure.
song.
It's
You
a
know
lot of
that.
pressure on me. Now I just got to stand there with a mic in my hand, and I can't sing because everyone wants to hear the other person.
You'll be lip
And it's
singing. I
my
could just see
turn.
you lip singing, like, blah, 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 and letting the other person sing.
I'll practice it.
Nothing.
That's all I can say. I'll practice it. Now the version I just brought up doesn't tell me when it's my job and when it's my spot or your spot.
Well, usually they'll have a pink or blue.
Right.
That
So I
way the
don't.
pink will be for the woman and the blue will be for the male.
Right.
So
No, I usually just do the lyrics.
you want me to sing Tennessee Whiskey, Mind Stretcher? That's a good song. I've sung that song before, Chris Stapleton.
That I don't know. I don't know a whole lot of modern country. I know a lot of old country. I
Mm.
can sing Johnny Cash. I can sing Willie Nelson selectively. Why can't Yogi have a pink? Why can't I have a pink?
I don't
Maybe
know.
I want to be Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John. But you have to sing in a woman's voice.
Well, I can do that.
You can do that for sure.
Well, not for sure. Thank you, Fred. Have you heard Fred's rhyme? If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. And oh, that's not the one he does. He does. If you're feeling the vibe, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hey, Beeswax.
Yeah, Pick and Run is from United Kingdom, England. Squirrel Sniper.
Beeswax says, "Can you sing Slayer? Can you sing Slayer?"
I don't know that song.
I don't know. It's a band. Nope, I can't sing Slayer.
Hello, Just One Sue.
Hey, Sue.
Mind Stretcher, do you want me to sing Chris Stapleton? The Tennessee Whiskey song? I'm not going to sing it now, but next time I sing.
Awesome. Sue has been using the theme song Squirrels in her squirrel video. And
Mhm.
I watched some of her stuff this morning, and all morning as I was walking, I caught myself in my head singing the squirrel song over and over and over again. Thank you,
Catchy
Sue.
tune, I'm sure.
It is. Then it says, sure, if you want to. All right, well, Mary, we're going to wrap things up, but I'll be back at 5:25 if you want to come by and hang out.
You have no guests tonight?
No guests tonight. 2 guests tomorrow. No guests over the weekend. Guests on Monday and Tuesday. Brandon says Rose West. You know Rose West?
Do what?
Rose West. Don't know who that is.
West.
All right. Well, anyway, regardless. Mary, thank you. I appreciate you coming up.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me sing, since I won't be able to sing tomorrow, since you're having 2 guests
Right.
on different time zones. Well, different
Anything
time
for you?
slots.
Anything for you? Anything for Elvis Presley
On his birthday, yeah.
on his birthday? Yep. Hey, Chef Mary. Hey, Graham. Have I ever thought about becoming a Mako miser? I have. I actually went to school to be one. I almost got my degree. Then I realized that I had no idea what that actually was. Dropped out of school.
Mm.
True story. All right. With that, all right, Mary, I will see you later, okay?
All right, see you later. Thank you for letting me come up and hang out and sing.
Anytime, anytime. I will see everyone later. Take care, guys. We'll see you at 5:25 if you want to come by and hang out again.